Good morning, spot gold traders. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday, April 11th. Starting the stream here, 4:28 in the morning. Take a look at spot gold. Excuse me as I take a sip of my coffee this morning. All right, man. Let's see what we got. Put a chart together last night before I went and laid it down for a bit. 4 hour here on spot gold. Huge bullish move down. Couple of moves up. Just broke the bottom of this line, 23.33, which tells us obviously if it closes this way, we'll have a bearish engulfing candle. We're looking to fill some wicks. 23, 26, 23, 22. This little 40 pip area here is an area that I'm watching. I'm looking for a push down today. Got a couple buy limits set. Might move this one. We'll have to see. Probably won't take till later. We have news today, so this buy limit I might eliminate. Or move down. I have two, so might take this one out and see if we come all the way down to the 2300 area. If you are one of my Telegram subscribers, you will get the exact trades that I take in my time. I like to post my charts on, I should say, my trade wins on Instagram. You could find me Trader Muscle Milk. What we got? So here I am up here. I've got 3,242 people that follow my charts. I've got 1,100 charts posted. Doing this 4 years or so. Usually post my wins. Nice little scalp trades. Crushed it yesterday. 230 pips there. 50 on the other. Then another 254. So yeah, yesterday was a ridiculous day. 500 pip day, 400 something pip day. Anyway, JM Bullion, love this. Get it, refresh it all the time, every minute. 23, 44, 37. This gives us a little bit of guidance. What does this mean? The gold ask price. That means that for a legitimate gold dealer such as JM Bullion, if you want to sell them an ounce of gold, they will give you $10 over spot price. So if they're buying your gold here for 23, 44, 37, that means gold currently is trading for 23, 33, 37, or within 50 cents to $1 of that. But this gives you a gauge. Now, of course, when it's news time or it's super busy, New York market's open, you can't really very well come over here and keep clicking every 30 seconds because it'll change that much. But at least it gives you a guide during some of the times to see what's happening. It updates pretty instantaneously, but trading is a split-second decision at times. You might not have all that time to do that. Anyway, 23, 33, 23, 44, 25. It's moving around. So this would be at 23, 33, 25. How accurate's that? Here's 23, 33, 60. It's at 23, 32, 60. So it'll probably bounce around and possibly stay above this white line. Anyway, we're watching this current 4 hour. I'm watching this current 4 hour. We're going to see how that closes. If we take a look at the daily, excuse me, please. Huge bearish engulfing candle. So, and we need this too, right? So this is why I say I might take this buy limit out at 23.17 because we could absolutely come down, fill this wick, and we still have more wicks to fill. And after, you just got to look at this, man. On a daily, do you see how much upside we had? So in all actuality, this red candle is your marker. Because this is really what the area we need to retest. That's just one of two breakout areas, man. The actual neckline from this breakout would be down here. Yeah, I mean, a perfect world, coming down to 2186, 2177, something like that. That would be amazing. I don't think we'll. I can't say that. I don't want to be predictive, be reactive. So anyway, um, this red candle is the current marker for the daily. This would be a great pullback area. The 2300, 2296. Um, Even if it made a wick down a little bit and caught it on the way back up. But we'll have to see how that goes. So that's the daily. You've had 14 days roughly with only one candle and now two candles. So you got to have a pullback. Got to have some downside. Weekly, same thing, man. We've had usually gold moves in three, sometimes five. But you'll get a 1, 2, 3 legs up, and you get a pullback. 1, 2, 3 legs up, and you get a pullback. Then it's all choppy. But when you do get good moves, it's usually in waves of three. So that's the weekly. Also a good pullback area on the weekly after 3 weeks of the upside, or maybe a pullback. This is just speculation and just giving you guys a breakdown of what my mindset is when I'm looking at the charts and stuff. Back to the daily. Looks like we'll come down and fill. All wicks get filled. So this one got partially filled. This one could get partially filled before we push back up. This could be the area I have to watch, 23, 26, 23, 22. We could reject from here, and then push all the way back up. And then today could end up being a bullish engulfing candle. Wouldn't that be ridiculous to catch 100 pips or so from this area? Which is why I have my buy limit set at 23.17. On that premise, we come down, maybe wick down to take out people that are in longs. Then it ropes you into taking the shorts only to fly back up. That's what happens when we're in like the news. Gold will just do these ridiculous moves. And if you can catch it, man, it's pretty cool. I've gotten burned plenty of times as well. I don't win all my trades. I got an 86 or 85.6 or 85.7% win rate. I try to limit my trades to 3 a day, win or lose, because first 2 years of trading, I've tried every way to trade on my own terms. There are some set standards and formulas and parameters, and personally, you have to set some trading rules for yourself. So I used to follow, and I still do. I got my start watching Raja Banks from Wicks Don't Lie, all free stuff on YouTube. Best spot gold trader out there, hands down. He used to do a stream with him, Uncle Ted, and Kerwin. These guys were just insane. They were unbelievable. I watched Raja turn a $50,000 account into $1 million. I watched him turn a $5,000 account into $15,000 in 3 months. The dude's a beast. So I'm a scalp trader. I try to just catch it while I can. And this week I've just was able to. Yesterday I was in drawdown for a while, man. I had a buy limit take at 23.37, and then we went all the way down to 23.20 something. I was like probably 100 pips in drawdown, and I took another buy and then caught that move back up, which I'm thankful for. But over traded a little yesterday. Today I'm going to try to just go easy. We have news today in the States. See, Forex Factory is where I go for my information. Thursday the 11th. We have at 8:30 this morning here in the United States. So we got stuff going on in Europe, red flag stuff. But United States, the core PPI month over month, PPI month over month, unemployment claims, then Euro, right, back to back. So starting from 8:15 today, which is it's under 4 hours from now, we could have, and then we have 30-year bond auction. It's also a red flag. That's at 1 in the afternoon. Holy macaroni, this could be a crazy day today. So, yeah, interesting. That's where we're at on that. TradingView, Instagram, X. This is me, man. Muscle Milk 0075. I'm going to have to change the name at some point. This it was my email, and I used to drink it all the time. Muscle Milk, I loved that stuff back in the day. But the problem was now is you can't really go, you can't get big and have another name of a company's name. So I'm gonna probably have to change this out at some point in the next couple weeks. But yeah, 3,242 followers, 1,100 charts posted. You could check out all my trades there. That's what we got. We did the Forex Factory, JM Bullion, 23.43. So that's 23.33.45. We're at 23.31, 23.30. So really, looking at JM Bullion, you could, this is, I wouldn't do it, but you could look at that and hope that it's going to stay like that, and know that if you took a little buy right here, this is why there's a little bumper resistance at 23.30. You could probably catch a little 30 pip. And again, this might come down. It might not fill the whole wick today. We could push back up. I'd be tempted to take a little, micro lot buy here, but that wouldn't be smart to do, because obviously after a bearish engulfing candle, we need to come down and partially fill or completely fill this wick. And again, I just want to reiterate in case anyone's just coming in. Yeah, it'd be great to have a pullback to here, but we could easily come down, and it's roping everybody into these cells. If it breaks 23.30, people are like, oh yeah, and you could maybe catch another 20, 30, 40, 50 pips, but it might not fill the whole wick. So on lower time frames with confirmation, I do have this as an area to watch. Buy limit set for now at 23.17.50, but that might get moved. If you're in my Telegram group, you will get the exact signals and the exact time that I take the trade, when I close the trade, where you get your take profit from, closing partials, etc., etc. Good stuff, man. Very thankful. Happy Thursday, anybody here who's tuning in or listening. Spot Gold, just doing a breakdown on this daily for a hot minute. Very thankful today. Very thankful every day. 4-hour chart. Ooh, look at that. So yeah, bullish engulfing candle. Wicks all stop here. I wonder if it'll take my buy limit. I wonder if my buy limit will get tapped or not. So yeah, that's why I got this as an area to watch. If you're in the Telegram group, I will tell you if I'm going to cancel my buy limit. I'm going to tell you if I jump in at 23 area instead, 23, 25 area. But I can't, I'm not going to speculate. I work on price action. That's what's happening here and now. Because we still have, if you look at this, the whole move up, right? Huge move up. Then another big push down, which still respected this area. And then a bullish engulfing candle on that 4-hour, right? So if you look at all this that we went up, really, this would be the neckline of this huge impulse move. Maybe that's not correct. This is an area of retest. We break through this. It's a 23.28. Then we were most likely going to fill these wicks. This is all pretty much with volume. I like to use the term clean traffic. I'll credit Roger Banks with that. Clean traffic to the left. Wicks could be filled. And unless we start forming new support, once we break and close below this, 23.28, all of this is technically open, because we might have a little plug up here, but we could see if we'll fill. All wicks get filled, bottom line, partially or not. These wicks, they got partially filled, so there's still a little bit of meat left on that bone, but this is all rejection, right? So now that we've rejected twice, we're going to push down. We were rejected here, so we have to see if we're going to fill or if we're just going to bounce around between this area. That's how you got to look at stuff. Let's go down to some lower time frames on the 1-hour chart. Oof, yeah. So now let's just keep moving our lines. So that's 23.27.60. Still got my area to watch, 23.23, 23.22 area. So this is what you have to watch. If we can't break and close below that and we reject, then we will probably close back up into the zone above 23.33, and then this is just trash. You need volume. You need volume. When you have volume, and New York markets open, London markets open, London and New York overlap, Asian session and London overlap. You have huge bodies with minimal wicks. When you have less volume, you've got larger wicks with smaller bodies. So, and a lot of times, whatever happens during the Asian and London session, I notice that the New York will correct before it continues on. So, if you look left, we're looking at filling some wicks here, but this is definitely a major area of interest. 23.27. Yeah, choppy. Because really, even if you broke below that, you've had all rejections here. So you might take that sell and then you come down 20 pips and maybe 25, and then you're rejected because you've got this area of support here. So trading is just about waiting and having patience, man. You could click, and you got people that trade on the 5 minute and they scalp trade, and they're doing full lot sizes, and they're trading for 10, 15, 20 bucks a pip. That's cool. But for this stream, I'm targeting people that are new to trading, that want some great analysis and some actual trades that will. And I'm not bashing anybody. There's amazing traders out there. I've been doing this only 4 years, so I'm a long-term crypto holder, and I like to trade just spot gold. I used to do Great British Pound, Japanese yen. That was my favorite pair in the beginning. That's when Trump was president back in the day. And he would say one thing, and GJ would move 100 pips. GJ moved like gold does. I don't know what else to say. And then that pretty much, I got turned on to spot gold from Raja Banks. And then this is just a whole new animal, because it's just insanity in a good way. So, yeah, if you can catch these things, the right moves, you could absolutely, you saw what I did yesterday. Yeah, this is yesterday. I caught 50 there. I caught 230 there, so that's 280. And then I caught 250 there. So that's like 530 pips. That was yesterday. The day before that, I caught 185 in one trade. I caught over 400 pips on that day. So I don't even know what to say. This has been could be possibly one of the best trading weeks I've had, man. It's been insane. So in a good way. All right, let's see where we are here. Just waiting. Got to watch this 23, 27 area. We're definitely going to come down. You got this whole wick here that we could potentially fill. Just got to be patient. Coming down into my area to watch. That's a huge candle too, man. That's a big liquidity grab right there. Woo! 23.28. Look at that. That's like an 80 pip candle right there from where we opened up. 80 pips. I'm not going to take it, but some people could take and I'm not recommending. Some people would look to take a buy here. I would not. Because then you're just wondering. Look at this 4 hour. Holy macaroni. So really, this is the area we got to watch. 23.28. We could fill this whole wick, or we could start to reject and then go back up. Just got to wait. Yep. Wow, what a move down. So let's look to our left. Why is it holding up? Because this is the area it really needs to break through. That's that 23.28 area. That's my area to watch. All right, this is my 30 pip area to watch. Got a buy limit set down here, 23.17. To play that by ear. Yep, just gotta wait. 4 hours always a great place to start, man. And we saw how much upside we had on the daily. Do a little recap. My name is Matt. Traded with Matt this morning. Welcome. 20 minutes into the live stream. Do a quick breakdown here on the daily. Bearish engulfing. Clean buys above 23.52 area to push up and fill that wick. Once this candle broke 23.33, whoever grabbed that, that was a nice little push down. 60 pips or so. My area to watch is down here. Why? Because all wicks get filled after a bearish engulfing candle. We could assume or anticipate that we might fill most of this wick. Coming down to my current area to watch, 23.25, 23.22. I have a buy limit set here, but I might move that down or cancel it. We have big news today. If you're in my Telegram group, you will know exactly what's happening. You got my chart last night. You've got my areas that I'm looking to buy and sell from, and you will get my exact trades in real time as I take them, as I close partial profits, as I close full profit, as I cancel trades. I'll send you my trades where I take a couple scalps that are not during peak hours. Nice and easy, man. 600 pips I think I caught this week, or I don't even know. Something ridiculous. Could have been one of my better weeks. Look at this thing come down. Struggling a little bit. Why? Let's go down a lower time frame. 4 hour. Huge move down. So yeah. This was the area. So this is our last little blockade right here. If we break through that, then we have plenty of room for that. That's why I have a buy limit down here. This might not come low enough to trigger it now, but we'll have to see what happens during news. 23.22 I have my buy limit at 23.17. 23.22 could actually be a potential area to look for buys, but that's you just gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. Wow. Quite a push down. Look at that. Excuse me. So as we look left here, if this holds as a little bit of support, we could pull back up into the zone, but this is the last little bit of major support. Also, these were all rejections, so this might struggle trying to come down, and that's why I think we've got a little bit of hesitation there. And that's 45. When did this open up here? So whoever took it from 35 or 33, it's a nice scalp. Whoever, I don't know who would have, but whoever took it from the top would have caught a real good one right there. Just got to wait, because right now it could be roping people into selling only to pull back up, because this was all rejection areas. So right now you just got to be a little bit patient. Yep. It's JM Bullion say. 23.38, so 23.28 is what gold should be trading at. So we're probably going to pull back up a little bit. Probably pull back right up towards the bottom of this candle. We'll have to see how accurate that is, because that is just that's a big move right there, man. we'll have to see. If you're in my Telegram channel, I will let you know what I'm doing with the buy limit, and I'll let you know. Look at that. I just said it too, man. We'll probably suck right back up, and then that means this is the area to watch. We could get stuck between this and this. Yeah, just gotta wait. This is gold tested its wings, right? It might leave another wick and close all the way up here. So it got people roped into sells, and then it closes bearish, but with a huge wick. Like it closes like this, like with a long wick and a body at the top. So yeah, don't get roped in, man. I'll tell you that. 23, 26, 23, 30. We need to break and close below that for gold to keep pushing. I'm watching this 23.22 area, 23.20. I have a buy limit set at 23.17.50. I'll probably remove this one when news happens, because I would hate for that to get triggered only to get pushed up, because that has happened to me before. I normally don't have any trades running when the news starts, because in some ways that's just gambling and some borderline suicide. Gotta be smart, man. Not really sure what else to say on that one. Patience. 4:55, 25 minutes into the live stream, trading with Matt. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for checking stuff out. Shout out to my boy Amir. Hope things are well, brother. In case you caught some of the stream. My friend from Sweden, my biggest fan out there. Hello, brother. Hope things are going well. Look at that, boy. I was tempted to take a little impulse buy from here, to grab a quick 20, 30 pips, but that's not a smart way to trade, because then it's too risky, man. You gotta look at everything. Bearish engulfing. So again, we might come all the way up, close back in the zone. This just roped people into sells. The sell move for this particular would have been right when you broke the bottom bodies of this. You would have caught that move down. For me, anytime I'm 30 to 50 pips in profit, same formula. Thank you, Raja Banks, which is I immediately close 50 to 75% of the trade's profit. I move my stop loss to my entry point, which is break even. Now there's zero loss. And then I just leave a runner running. It's always best to secure profit, because gold does do big moves, but as it's doing the big moves, unless you got in from the beginning, gold moves so that no matter where you get in, it's all about algorithms, man. It's all about algorithms. So you can't outsmart the computers. You can't outsmart the people you're trading against, which is the big banks and institutions that set the daily price for gold. So all I'm trying to do as a scalp trader is ride that institutional flow. When volume comes in, when news happens, we try to be reactive to the market and look for good, solid trades. Gold follows a lot of rules that normal trading does, but gold also breaks all the rules from normal trading. So you got it. Gold's a whole different animal. Easy to be discouraged. I went through well over 5K before I started being consistently profitable. I'm not trading multiple lot sizes on this account and on this stream. This is a micro lot and mini lot tradings that I take here. Another account for if I wanted to do larger ones. Long-term crypto holder. I specialize here in spot gold. This is my beast. I've been beaten up by spot gold for a couple years, and then the tables turned, and it's just following just a set of trading rules, trading discipline. Yep. So now what has happened? Anybody who was in sells that got in too late, maybe here it went down a little to make you think you were good, immediately went back up 10 pips almost, and then now it's just trying to figure out. So now people are like, oh, I should have got in a buy. Now it's taking anybody that got into a buy, it's going to maybe push back down, or anybody who thinks we're going to come back and sell again. So you have to wait. I'm going to wait to see how the 4 hour closes. The 1 hour closes in 2 minutes. So this could close with, like I said, long wick. So here's the area. Look at this all the way across. Always look left. So you got a lot of support here. You got this. You got this. So, yeah. Just gotta wait. So this could be why well, it's not could be. This is why we're rejecting. This was a good area of support for a while until something broke through. So this is actually this whole move up, coming up here, moving up. Maybe that's more like a testing of that neckline. But yeah, this is big. These are big candles, man. So you'll need volume to break through that. So I could see this candle going back up into the zone a little bit, or maybe the next one as it comes in from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. here in the U.S. Maybe the next one will do it, but not for me. I am waiting. We have news today, big news today. Go to my Forex Factory calendar, Thursday, April 11th. All red flag news starting at 8:15 in the morning here in the United States. That's 3 hours and 4 hours and 15 minutes from now. 4 hours and 30 minutes from now. U.S., Europe has big news. U.S. has big news. Then in the afternoon, the 30-year bond auction. So, yeah, unemployment today. PPI month over month. Core PPI month over month. Monetary policy statement from the European Union. Main refinancing rate. Anytime it's red flags, you know it's going to be a big deal. So, yeah, a lot of Bostic speaks from FOMC. Yeah, this could be a pretty wild day. JM Bullion, what do we got? 23.39.83. So gold should be trading at 23.29.83. Yeah, it's at 28.36. So this will. So now this candle, it's the 1 hour. This candle opened. It hasn't come down at all. So you need to wait for it to wick down a little bit, and then see what happens here at this area. But after a big move like that, you know, you'd want probably a 40 or 50 pip pullback, you know, to retest as high as here. 23.33, that'll be the area to watch again. Then you'll be in a new zone from 23.33 down to 23.27. So you have to watch this area here, 23.29. Yep, not for me, man, because you just look left. We got this support. You got major support that was up here. Let's see if this prior support that was here, right? If this prior support now turns into resistance, if we could break and close below, once we get through this area here, 23.24, 23.23, then we could see some more downside. And then if you always look left, that'll be the next area of support, coinciding with my buy limit, which I will probably take out before the news. Yeah, gold right now is just accumulating. It's going to rope everybody in, you know. Get a little scalp up here. You know, we might come up as high as 23.29. Then people go to take a sell, and it comes back up even more. What's the 30 look like? Yeah. So even on the 30, you got to break through this last line of resistance. So we could wick down again. So some people are going to look to take the sell once it breaks the body. But you didn't pull back enough, man. I don't think that's smart. And if you sold from there, you literally only got like 20 pips before you've come into the biggest part of the resistance in the bottom of this, 30-minute channel. So this is not a trade for me right now. So yeah, you could get a pullback. Always look left, man. This could be viable for some. I'm not taking it. So if this holds as resistance, and then we start to come back down, somebody could easily take it from 23.27.91. You could easily grab. That's 10 pips, and then if you broke through that, you could easily grab 50 pips scalp on that. I'm not taking it because that's too risky for me. The smarter bet would be wait. I couldn't take that. You got too many stopping points. It's not for me. I mean, yeah, you got a wick to fill, but right now there's going to be a bit of a lull. I mean, we'll get a little bit more maybe the next half an hour or so, and then that lull before pre-New York volume. Pre-New York volume starts coming in 1 hour, 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. So there's going to be a little bit of a dead time. And then we could just range in here. See what happens here. If this holds, if you look at the whole move down, the top of this candle, 23.32, that would need to hold. If this candle broke the top of this body, then the sell would be invalid for me. That's how that would go. Yep. I'm not touching any of this. No bottom wick, so you know we have to come down. This is going to just make a move up. Let's see what happens. So you got to make sure that gets respected. Otherwise, you're going to close right back up into this original zone, going back on the hourly. You got to just wait. Huge area of support. And you got this huge area of support here at 23.24. So even taking the sell from 23.27, you're looking at maybe a 30 pip scalp. That's not really viable for me. Yep. That's where we're at. That's the general breakdown. I think anyone who's tuned into the stream, we got about 25 minutes left. If you're in my Telegram group, you will get the exact times and take the trade when I do. You'll know when I'm securing profit. You'll know when I am closing the trade. You'll know when I'm moving my buy limits. On off-peak hours, if I see a good opportunity and I grab a scalp, I would send that as well. So thank you very much to my subscribers. Thank you very much to people tuning in. Very, very blessed on this Thursday. All right, so I talked about what happens. So is this going to hold? No. So now you got to be careful because this could go up and then tap up here and then pull back, not break through this, and then now you start moving up again. So you got to look at things from a whole lot of points of view. No bottom wick. So really a good pullback or move up 23.33. If it came straight up and had no bottom wick, I would look to sell from 23.33.75. I would look at that as a viable possibility. I'm not taking that trade. I'm not telling anyone to take that trade because, what if this decides to go all the way up? Or what if it went all the way up to here? Now you're 50 pips in drawdown, 60 pips in drawdown. Just got to wait. So you could definitely take the sell if we break below. I would want more of a pullback, being that this is a 4-hour. Because if you just took the sell now, after only coming back for $2, it might come down and fill part of the wick and then go back up, and now you're sitting in drawdown waiting to see if this is going to hold to come back down. The next thing you know, you're up here and you're 60 pips in the hole. I say this because I've done all this multiple times. When I first started trading, we all have those days, man. I click that button. I'm clicking that button like I'm dinging a bell asking for help at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Giving no regard. Oh, it's going up. I click buy. Immediately starts coming down. I click sell. Did all that. That's just insanity. That's when you're chasing trades, man. Yep. Trading, it's getting paid to wait. That's really what it comes down to. I'm not the most patient guy. I have my days here and there, and anytime I overtrade, I lose money. So, absolutely. Yeah, nice little bump up. It came up to probably check this area right here. Everything always coincides with what happened before. So if this was to hold, it's really not that much. It was 30 pips. 30 pip move up. A better pullback would be, there are people that trade just using the 1 hour and 4 hour. So if I was trading just using the 4 hour, I'd be looking for a pullback up to here. 23.35, 23.33. And then I would take the sell. If it broke the top body of this, I would close the trade, but I would hold it on the premise that we would come back down, fill this wick, and then probably keep pushing down. So this would be an area. If I was to take this, I would send that to you guys on Telegram. And that's a freebie for anybody watching this to check it out. Lower time frame, time frame confirmation is always needed. Yep. Yep, Hugh Brook, Amon Pasta 31. Thank you guys for liking my reels. People for all the likes I'm getting on Instagram on my posts. Excuse me while I slurp down some amazing coffee this morning. It's going to be an amazing day. This has been an amazing week. I want to take a minute and personally thank God Almighty for a great trading day and week, giving me breath today. I want to thank anybody who's tuning in. I'm wishing profits for everybody. I want people to succeed. I want people to learn how to trade. If you're just tuning in, welcome. I've been doing a breakdown from the daily to the weekly. So that's what we got. Be a better pullback to here to 23.34 to take the sell down. And then, of course, if people who don't like to trade like that, you would wait. That's not enough of a pullback after that much of a move down. But some people will wait once this breaks the body of this, that 22, 23, 28. You would take that sell on the premise. That's 30 pips there. 50 pips there. You can absolutely catch a good one. But it didn't pull back enough for me after such a big move down. I'd want to pull back from here. I'd want gold to pull up here. If I was a 4-hour and 1-hour trader, I'd want that pullback or this push up after such a move down. I would take a sell from here. I would look to take a sell from there. I'm not telling people to take a sell. I'm not recommending it for anyone to take a sell. I'm just telling you that's what I would do. That's where we're at. We got 20 minutes left of the stream. I don't know if anybody's watching this, and it doesn't matter because I'm just thankful to chat it up this morning. Thanking God Almighty, thanking people tuning in. Yep, this looks a little better. So yeah, watch this area, 23.33. If you're in my Telegram group, if I do take this trade, I will absolutely let you know. And if you're watching this, you're getting a free possibility of an area of interest right there. That's kind of where we're at. So I'm going to go refill my coffee. It's 5:11. Be back in just a minute. Go rip a quick bong load. Everyone just hang tight and wait. Shout out to all my fans out there and anyone who's getting any good information from this. Very thankful and thankful to be helpful to anybody out there. Happy Thursday. I'll be right back. Spot gold traders, taking a look at this 4 hour. Watching this 23.33, 23.35 area. See what happens up here. Watching this 23.35, very tempting area to look for sells. Yeah. Typing stuff to my followers on Telegram, so excuse me for being silent. Watching this 23.35, 23.33.72 area. See, right now gold's like, yeah, a couple people sold right from here thinking this was enough of a pullback, so it ropes you in, and we'll probably pull back up. I'd like to see a pullback up to here. I will not take the trade. I want a big pullback. I just as soon wait. Yep, 23.35, 25. That's your area to watch. Let me just mute my microphone while I do a voice message here to the Telegram followers, and I'll be right back. We got 15 minutes left of the stream. Very thankful. Happy Thursday. Hold up. Thank you for your patience there, spot gold traders. Currently on the 4 hour, I'm waiting for a good pullback. There are people that trade on the 4 hour and 1 hour. If you're in my Telegram group, you know I just sent you the messages of exactly where we're looking to get in, and whether or not that trade will be valid. So clean sells for a little bit, 30 pips scalp or better below 23.28. People that trade on the 4 hour and 1 hour pull back to the 23.35 area might be an area of interest. If you're looking at this on a 1 hour, it needs to hold this whole area would need to hold. If we broke above 23.36.47, sell ideas would be invalidated at that point. You're waiting to see what happens here, to see if what used to be support now turns to resistance that we've broken through. But of course, this is now support that needs to be broken through as well. So smart sells are below 23.27, but if you look left, you've only got 30 pips to catch before you, and then 40 pips before you have bumpy ride right there. You need volume to come in. Yep. See what happens on this. Let's take a look at the 30. So, yeah. Well, the 30 respected the top. It did wick up above it. So for some people, see, you can't really trade that when it breaks the bottom. You need good volume. You're gonna get stopped up right there. That's the bottom of the channel. You got all this here. Always look left. Hold up a second. Just gotta wait. 10 minutes left on the 30-minute candle. 40 minutes left on the hourly. Nice little pullback. Area to look for sells for some, not for me. This is too choppy. If you sell from below that, we don't have enough volume coming in to push down. In my opinion, we could, but to me, it's too choppy, man. You know, you get through this, and I mean, yeah, we can fill all the rejection wicks. Absolutely, we can. And this is a nice pullback right here for anyone who trades on the 1 hour and 4 hour. And you know we're going to come down because we had no bottom wick here. Yeah, if we had a pullback to that 23.35 and this held, I would consider selling from that area. But we have big news today, and we have a huge 4 hour candle that we're currently on. And this is what I see happen a lot, right? Yeah, this huge move up. I'd be looking for more of a pullback to 23.35, 23.37, 23.38. That's where I'd be looking, you know, because there, if you were to take a sell from up here, I know this might not make sense, and maybe this is just how I look at it. So if I trade on the 1 hour and 4 hour, this current 1 hour candle, you want as much of a pullback as you can as long as it respects the top of this candle. If 23.43 holds and we don't break above that, then really anywhere from the neckline of this move down, what does that mean? Well, we couldn't break past this until here. So we had a good push down, rejection, and we finally formed some resistance at the top. We finally formed some support. So now we're going to come up, and this is your first area to watch because you want now, after this move down, for something in here too that was once support to now become resistance so you could push back down. So no bottom wick. I'm just trying to see if we can get a good push up. 23.35, 23.38, 23.37. Those are all viable places for if we moved straight up. If this comes down and wicks down a little bit, all that's done. I wouldn't do it. But if I was trading on a 1 hour or 4 hour, I would look for a good pullback sell from there, from that area. 23.35, 23.37. Yep, and then your stop loss would be above the previous 4 hour candle's high, and then your take profit would be to fill the wicks and then hopefully move down some more. That's a trading idea, not one that I'm taking, but that's where we're at. Yeah, very thankful. Got about 6 minutes left of the stream. I won't be able to take a trade on this one. It's crazy because last week I was killing it during the London session and the overlapping of the London into the pre-New York volume, which happens in exactly 2 hours from now. But we also have big news today, man. So big news from in Europe, big news in the United States. This could be pretty interesting. So my buy limit set at 23.17. If you're in my Telegram group, I will let you know whether this is going to get deleted. And I do have my other buy limit in at 23.02, which would be, why here? Well, because after this huge move up, I would love for us to come down and retest this neckline area. So I'm hoping with a wick that we came down. Obviously, this is just an idea, and we can't tell what's going to happen, but this would have to hold as support. I'm looking for a wick down to trigger. That's where we're at. Happy Thursday, everybody. April 11th, 2024, 5:25 here in the United States. Trading with Matt. I do a great top-down analysis. 3 trades a day. You could find me on X and Twitter, or X and Instagram, Muscle Milk 0075. You can find me on TradingView, Muscle Milk 0075. 3,242 followers, 1,100 charts posted. You can see the trades I take. If you're in my Telegram group, you'll get these profitable trades sent right to you as I take them. This was just yesterday. Right, that's over 500 pips yesterday. This was the day before. 84 pips there, 185 pips there. I caught over 400 the day before yesterday. This is the day before that. I caught 50 there. I caught another almost 100 there. So you could find all this. There's a ton of charts posted on there. We got news today, Thursday the 11th. Europe, United States. It's gonna be crazy. Spot gold, current 4-hour. I'd be looking for a sell if we pushed up to that 23.37 area on the premise that 23.44 or 23.47 would hold. Some people could look to take a sell from 23.27, but if you look left on lower time frames, it's a little bit choppy. All wicks get filled. This opened with no bottom wick, so we're going to come down. So, you could sell from here, but then you could be in 60 pips and drawdown now waiting for you to come back, So it's kind of iffy. But that's where it's at. Yep, just got to be patient and wait. Getting paid to wait. That's what spot gold is all about. I just looked over and I thought, man, I hope I'm not talking into this damn microphone and I don't have it on. I did that yesterday for like 7 minutes. But that's where we're at. 5:27. Yep, I'm going to cut off the stream now. I want to thank anybody that got anything out of this. So here's my final stuff. Right here, 23.33, 23.37. That would be an area to look for sells. You need after a big candle like that, a 15 pip candle, 12 pip candle, 120 pip candle, $12, man. I would be looking for a pullback up to that 23.37, 23.35 area, 23.33. That would be a good area to retest if this holds now. This was once support. It broke. If this now holds as resistance, we'd push back, break this lower support, and then start bouncing around down here. Join me on my Telegram for the same trades that I take in real time. Join me for my live stream here, Trading with Matt. Trade with Matt Monday through Friday, 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. to 5:30. Hoping this made sense. Thanking everyone for joining me. And I am thanking God Almighty. That's what I got. I think I'm going to cut this stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Trade carefully, man. Big news today. Be careful. I won't be in any trades when the news happens. I'll probably just have this buy limit set way down here at that 2300 area. And it might not ever get down that low, but we'll see. We'll see. We're in definitely some pullback area. Got to watch that current 4 hour. That's where things are. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we figure out how to do this. Happy Thursday.